you feeling, Andy?
I'm alright, you know, early morning and that.
Yeah. You have 3 seconds to describe Bkchat in 3 words. Go.
Energetic, revolutionary, and greatness.
Amazing, spectacular, super.
It's energetic, crazy, wild.
Crazy, fun, different.
Mad.
Fun, banterful, and exhilarating. Pioneering, awesome, brilliant.
Yeah, magnanimous, unexpected, and wild.
We got a plan for where we're going to put the cameras and that kind of stuff.
The cameras are not stable.
Yeah, but like there's certain areas, like with Love Island, they'll have like areas where they know that this is like the kitchen shot in it. So
Because the only time I feel like we're going to have a more difficult time is when we're doing the whole free roam situation. So, like I said last night,
from kitchen to villa, Uncensored has just been completely revolutionary.
and then the debate.
I have 3 tripods. Can I wear one? I'm using 3 of them. There's other tripods, bro.
There's 2 more.
Pardon?
One of your guys has been on it.
We're not using them anymore. We're going to just go ahead without him because we don't have time. Yeah. I'm on Overwatch. And then Sean's over there. And then TK's over there.
Not only is Bkchat an independent project, it also created a platform for black creatives to come together and produce this phenomenal show.
I think it's very important to be working in a predominantly black production because it gives us unity. Okay, we're unified in trying to bring out content and magical content that makes sense.
So yeah, being the only female camera operator, it's a lot because these lot are skilled. Like these guys are like, they do madness out there. So I have to kind of make sure that I'm, you know, up to par with them. But because I've been working with them for a while, I kind of know the vision of what like Andy wants to see and what's expected. And I feel like I've proved myself.
Being flown out to Cyprus to film on a production of this magnitude feels amazing. Like at my age, I wouldn't normally get these opportunities, and that's another reason why I like Project Gorilla.
I work with my kind all the time, so why not show that, you know, we can actually do things together. We can be organized just as well as everybody else.
It's testimony that when you look beyond, you know, what's going on, what any issues or frictions that we have, we can actually get together and do magic, really. And Bkchat, I think, today stands as a staple ground for black production amongst other shows as well. We've had other people try do what we do, but we're obviously #1 still for a reason, you know.
You don't have to go and work for all these big platforms for you to actually get your point across, or for you to get your production up and running. So I put together like the perfect team for me at the time that I felt like understood what I was trying to get. Quick, please. About to shoot my solution with a couple of the cast members, Adrian and Carnage. Yeah, just setting up for that, and then yeah, good to go. Yeah, we've actually done quite a few today already, especially because we came late, so we're just trying to make up for lost time. But yeah.
Are you ready for them?
Yeah, I'm ready.
We're ready.
After the many challenges with sound in previous seasons, maintaining high quality sound was imperative.
The sound is something that I definitely took into consideration, and then, you know, it's something that everybody knows that it is very expensive to accomplish like quality sound. But now something that I wanted to focus on in this particular brand of the show, being Uncensored, was sound. We worked with Ken, who's the sound guy, the head sound guy, and he's worked on so many things in the industry, BBC, and short films, feature films and stuff like that. So I think he was the right guy for the job, and he definitely nailed it, yeah.
Location made the season more difficult. Secondly, bringing 14 other people in there and letting them know how we're going to work it. And we have to do that within 2 weeks. So you can imagine the tension between both cast and crew as well. So that was very, very tricky, very difficult.
We need everybody here by 2:15, and if you are not mic'd or if you are changing, showering, whatever, just make sure that by the time you're over here, you are mic'd for one of our sound guys.
We'll use the sun to check the time.
Or you can just I'll keep on.
I wasn't going to bring the show back. I was disheartened by the fact that the GoFundMe that was put out before for the sound didn't reflect our viewers, and a lot of people took to the internet to sort of like throw a lot of backlash.
Project Gorilla's patience and endurance was continuously tested as they went through trials and tribulations to expand upon the Bkchat brand, only to be let down.
The deal with Vice fell through for, I think, two main reasons. Vice as a company had two different branches, and we were signed with Viceland, and they actually were struggling financially in order to be able to get enough finances to back new shows.
Yeah, we got to the stages of literally picking the venue that we were actually going to film in and stuff like that, but then something went wrong internally with Vice. They had some budget cuts, and unfortunately we were one of them.
What do you say? Yeah. Sinead's coming down. She's gonna come down any moment.
Zoe's like one of my longest friends, and she's been the production manager for Bkchat since the start. And she kind of is the glue between the production and the cast. So everything that goes on between those two goes through her, basically. I think the reason why she's the perfect person for that role is her patience. The good thing about that is that she loses her shit quite rarely. So what we do is very intense. You're working with all types of personalities. She's home for me. Like, she's like, when she's there, I know that this is something that I can be comfortable with. This is like something I can always come back to and stuff like that.
Trying to stay on top of time and their schedule, things began to get difficult between the cast and the crew.
This is so annoying. You don't need to be there.
I don't give a fuck about production. I don't really give a fuck about all these cameras. Like, honestly, we don't need to sort that out. I'm actually fighting you every single one of you.
Hey, someone call them bro. You will never sell another woman. And you will never make another money. You will never.
All you had to do was give it to me after the first time.
You're not going to get it. So
why do I always ask you more than once? Why do I always have to ask you more than times?
Okay.
I've worked with the cast members for 2 years now, that's fine. But 2 years or one day doesn't change anything for me. I feel embarrassed. I can feel embarrassed in any kind of situation at any time. And in that moment, I felt very embarrassed and violated. So yeah, it wasn't nice. And it just dropped, it lowered my whole mood. Like, something so simple turned out to be something unnecessary.
Should I put my glasses on?
Yeah. Woo! Go back, let's go.
So the team in general, I think it was very good because it was very split. So obviously you had the crew, you had the crew and you had the cast. I think I had very different relationships with both teams for obvious reasons. Obviously with cast, you just have to make sure that they know you and they're cool with you and you guys are vibing. Obviously, yes, they're very loud and very open about how they feel. I wasn't thinking about any of that at all, as in not once did I even think about that either. So when I got onto set and it came down to filming and everybody was very vocal about how they felt, I was a bit taken back and I was like, oh shit, people are real here, like people are gonna say how they feel. And I kind of wasn't expecting that. I had to have a conversation with Reva because I heard her say something whilst the camera was rolling and I don't remember exactly what she said, but I kind of thought it was a bit much. Reva comes in and she's like, so like, so what's your boom? And I was like, whoa, okay, so this is what we're doing. So I don't know, like I've never experienced something like that where someone's kind of trying to tell you how to do your job. I was like, I definitely want to keep my level of professionalism throughout this whole conversation. Because I just heard apology and I was down.
Juslin, why is it so dark?
Forget about the grid thing, man. I'm asking why it's so dark, bro.
The light, you look like my camera has a light.
I will not took the camera, this is me.
Got the difference.
Juslin is a breath of fresh air, if I'm honest. Like, he's one of those people that would, he's one of the first people to believe in your ideas. He's one of the first people to be like you have people in your life where they're just like, nah, I don't think this will work. I don't think that'll work. Justin's one of those people that will just jump straight to, all right, let's look at solutions. Let's look at different angles as to why this can work. He's one of those people that you come to with your ideas and off the rip, they believe in you before your ideas. They believe in you. Like if I said to him, we're going to jump off this bridge and when we're jumping, we just open our parachutes, he would just be like, all right, cool, I want the blue one or I want the red one. And that's who he is, and he's trusting me first, and that is very, very encouraging. He's very handy in the team. He does too many roles, and someone like that is quite expensive. So someone that I definitely want to keep in my team. Apart from that, he's a long-term friend as well.
For this new remarkable season, Bkchat are in partnership with 2 sickle cell charities, Unsickle My Cell and Sickle Strong Group, in order to raise awareness for the disease.
Living with sickle cell has just been, it's an everyday challenge, it really is. So it's a challenge on many levels as well, because you're trying to live with a condition, plus trying to conform and live to what society is living as well. You want to do what your friends do, you want to do what everyone else is doing, but you have secret barriers or secret guidelines or rules that you have to adhere to. Every single day there has to be enough thought, to think about what it is, how you're going to get through the day. I've been in hospital many, many times, too many to count, really. I used to call it my second home. So unless you know what my story is, you won't even know where I've gone.
We want to create a lot of awareness around sickle cell because Juslin is something that he suffered from since forever. And obviously, as his friend, we've always spoken about wanting to incorporate that into what we do, as it's a disease that affects predominantly black people and something that he's struggled with all his life. And I've seen him go through this stuff, and it's touched me to be able to say, right, we can also help other people while we're at it. So we decided to charge 99p this season, which is 99p to watch, which is, to me, is something small, but getting people that actually watch something for free to actually pay for it, I know that it's another whole new ball game. I'm not being ignorant to that. We've decided to partner up with a few sickle cell brands, a few sickle cell charities, and we will be giving them some of the proceeds from the show as well. So part of that 99p goes towards that.
3 plantain, 4 indomie. What else is £1?
You don't know these people. There's a lot of work that goes into it from everyone, and we all put ourselves in the line, from the crew to the cast. So what's 99p? You lot say you get paper, you all talk the talk online.
Big shot, big pumper. Let's see it.
You know, it's so funny, when you're planning a trip like this, you think about everything in terms of logistics. You think about flights, accommodation, where people are going to sleep, cars, transportation. We did not factor in the catering for the crew at all.
Wow. Hands down, this is the best food we've had here. Someone tell me. Somebody tell me. Because I had a bit of extra time whilst everybody was filming, so I was in the kitchen, I was whipping it up.
I think next time if we do a trip like that, that is definitely a logistics. issue that we definitely have to tackle from scratch. How are we gonna eat?
No, you're taking a piss, bro. You made this piss, bro. You know what? I'm too hungry today.
This was a learning curve for me. A lot of people aren't like that. A lot of people aren't used to how I live. So I guess that's not something that was in the forefront of my mental. So when I was out there, a lot of people were, complaining about food. A lot of people were hungry quite often, and I couldn't understand it. But as the days went on, I started to understand that it's something that is very vital.
Do you have any confessions? You done this shit in the dropper.
I already told them. It's on the camera and everything. I said that you would take it out. Did you spray? What did you spray?
Oh, you did spray?
Spray what?
Spray perfume or something.
His work ethic is proper, because, alright, fair enough, he sees himself as a director, but he's a jack of all trades when it comes to doing anything within our industry. He can do everything, because he does camera operating, he does directing, like I said, he does script writing, he does producing, and so on.
What's your best memory of the season?
Everything was my best memory. I loved every part of it. I just loved the whole vibes of waking up and you have your crew there and you guys eat together, you guys, share jokes together, you guys banter together, and you guys work together.
With a nice treat and a nice little speech. It was wicked. I did my speech as well.
So, congratulations to all of you. Yeah. You're all stars on this show. Thank you!
Like I said, this has been a dream of mine for a long time. And obviously I'm happy and glad to be sharing with you guys. It's a long stretch. I ain't never seen nothing like this before for us, I'm saying, being done. And right now it might seem like a small thing, but hopefully later on, when we first started this, it was this small, do you know what I mean? Those of you that were there from the beginning know how we was messing around and stuff like that. And then now, look where we are, do you know what I mean? It's something that's snowballed into something great.
On behalf of the cast members, I would like to thank you lot for all the hard work you're putting. I'm not gonna lie, it's not easy for you lot to take 12 days out of your lives to come out here, put this all together. We have to come here and just sit and enjoy the fucking villa and the wildness of it. But there's been a whole month after month production team. I've seen meetings and sleepless nights.
You already know what it is, but back to the opportunity and
Chapter, and I thought, okay, this is sick. I'm involved, and you guys are like family to me. Season 1 and 2, and new season cast members now. So I thought, okay, I'm jumping there. But this is amazing what we've done. When it comes out, it's just gonna be more. And people love Bkchat London more than anything. And I love all of you guys. So.
Bunch of kids in Cyprus, literally, we're big people, some oldies out here, but it was just nice to be able to.
You should know. I just know some Gucci and some new Chanel.
Cheers! And Delisha. Hey, 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 hey.
everyday shaku shaku.
Put me things around, can you give me the greatest one we ever get in my life? Ride and jam, no care. Take it to the top, way down.
Memory of this season, I'd say probably the hot tub conversation with me, Mark and Carnage. That was probably one of my best bits.
My best memory this season has been the season, because you know what? It's all been one massive blur.
Demno's birthday.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Although the time in Cyprus has come to an end, the Bkchat team returned to London to piece together the highly anticipated show.
Have you heard of Bkchat London?
Yes, I did.
That's it. What do you think of it?
Yeah, I think it's a good thing for young people who they lost, like in a relationship.
Speaking a lot out for the young ones out there.
They'll talk about stuff that no one else talks about.
It's good. It's good. There's some good topics on there. Yes, it's a good show.
Bkchat's live.
Love it. I love it. I love it.
Buzz come back, new trailer. Everyone's seeing it. Everyone's like expecting big things.
What are you hoping to see in the new season?
I want to see a lot of fights. I want to see scratch. I want to see wigs coming off.
A lot of drama, quite lie. A lot of drama.
I can't wait now. I will be there.
Some people are saying it's like another version of Love Island.
Yeah, we needed a Black Love Island anyway, so this is it. This is it. I'm excited. I'm excited.
It's beautiful. Girls are beautiful.
Curved girls.
Like us. Curvy, yeah.
I think it's going to be so exciting to watch. Like, I can't wait.
Definitely a lot of drama.
Yeah.
Drama.
Drama, conflict.
More tension and drama. More drama. I'm not gonna lie, Sinead, you're looking sweet.
Sinead's looking shit.
What did she say again? I'll respect a man if she links me out when I'm on my period. That was too deep. Who's that girl?
Nene!
Yeah, no. Yeah, I like this girl.
Who should pay on the first date?
That man.
First, second, and last, basically all of them.
Bkchat to the world.
Bkchat Uncensored.
Bkchat Uncensored.
Bkchat to the world and back.
Bkchat to the world and back.
Bkchat to the world and back. Bkchat to the world and back. Bkchat to the world.
Bkchat to the world and back. Get it, pat, pat.
Can't even have fun. Hey, that's the food shackle.